There's so many things that if you don't do when you're younger, it can feel harder or nearly impossible to get into it when you're older. My entire year, the first year I've lived as an adult, has been plagued with the fear of missing out. Throughout senior year, I felt like I hadn't experienced the teenage life I'd wanted to. I felt like I was never hitting the goals that I wanted to, and all these high expectations of just like being a teenager. There's so many things I wanted to do. And I thought that they were only valuable if I did them when I was younger. Because when you get older, the expectations get raised and suddenly doing amazing things isn't as amazing anymore. And honestly, making YouTube videos like this, I realized was kind of an outlet for this. It helped me like create the illusion that my life was maybe a little bit more exciting than it actually was. But at the same time, it was pretty accurate. I just yap in front of the camera and in a room by myself all the time. But I'm sorry if I ever contributed to your guys' FOMO too, because I know that social media is a big part of the problem. I've come to realize there's a lot of little mindsets and things I need to change from last year till now, as in I realize I'm always rushing, or I'm always like, I don't know, especially with like relationships and like romance, whatever, I'm always like, I want a teenage romance. Maybe I won't get that. And you know what? Who cares? There are like 60 other years of my life beyond being like 19, at least. Or not at least, but hopefully. I can wait. There'll be a lot of people to come around. And I'm not like, not looking. But also I can't be like desperate. I can't take anything that comes my way. I'm like, yeah. I have standards. I realize that I have standards. And there's some people that just don't meet my standards. Not that they do anything wrong, but I just have a certain type. I don't want to compromise. There's certain things you can't compromise on. Also with, like my degree. I realized all throughout last year, I was so conflicted. I'm like, why am I doing psychology? Do I even stick with psychology? Oh, I might switch it, whatever. Now I'm like, it could be so rewarding to become a counselor. And admittedly, like the other degrees I was considering, like there's like a media degree, like media production and whatever. I don't need someone to teach me to do that. Believe it or not, I'm doing that right now. I've already taught myself it. I would really only be paying for like a piece of paper. And obviously, still have lots of things to learn. I'm happy with my knowledge now. I know how to teach myself things later. And I think I could still get a job somewhat doing this. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much to me. I'll probably do a minor in like the media program thing. However, that will make me stick out. That's something that I enjoy. It'll help me get into grad school to want to become a counselor. Stuff like that. Like just no more compromising, no more rushing about things. And it didn't even hit me until very recently where I'm like, I'm going to school to become a counselor? That's sick as fuck. But at the same time, I do think compromising is very valuable in so many other areas of life. But there's things that like I realize I have so much control over that I'm not gonna like compromise. And I've realized there's so many things I shouldn't be feeling FOMO about, you know? There's so much that's happened throughout this year. I've had a great year, like 2023, great year of my life. So there's some mindsets I need to change. Just same with like that whole FOMO thing, dissolving that whole idea of what my life should be or what it should look like based on literally fiction. But I mean, it makes sense. It's like a normal, I feel like it's pretty common to not understand what your life will be like, so you look towards fiction or like other people's experiences. So yeah, that's why I get disappointed by things, is because it doesn't fit this like imaginary, almost immature, childish view of what it should be. I'm just gonna try to like really focus in on realistic expectations and just commitment. Commitment and realistic expectations. That's my New Year's commitment. But also, I have a few other New Year's things I want to do. So I'm gonna go talk about that. I can completely understand why people do not like New Year's resolutions. But I personally think they're pretty cool. I keep seeing videos of people at the gym where they're like, I don't know, January, people coming in and just leaving after a month. I get that. That's annoying. When people like, it's hard to start something and commit to something. But also, I think New Year's resolutions are really fun. Don't start something new at New Year's. Build on something you are already doing. Or I guess start something new. I don't know. This is confusing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, I feel like a lot of people fail New Year's resolutions because they are way too different, and they're also, it's January. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, you understand. January is actually the worst month of the year ever. It's cold, it's dark, it's dry. Like, I'm becoming a mouth breather, guys. I'm gonna lose my negative canthal till my bone Umaxin streak is over. So yeah, I think New Year's resolutions are cool, and I want to share a couple of mine. There are things I actually want to do, and I think I just want me in next year to be at a point that I'm like more talented, more skilled, whatever. I just want to have done something, you know what I mean? Honestly, I want to start calisthenics. And do I really know what they are? No. I know it's just a lot of body weight workouts where you just like learn to do cool things like handstands and whatever. And I'm like, that just sounds like so much fun. I think that one of the reasons I am fit, and it's one of the smaller reasons, even though I know it should be more important, because it's like, what do you mean I'm going to the gym and it is healthier and it's making me live longer and it's improving my body in almost every kind of way? I'm doing it to be hot. But also, because I'm scared to get old and suddenly my body just gives up on me. And I don't want to be stiff. I don't want to be old and be like, oh, my back at like 23. No. That's not happening. But honestly, do I even know how to go about that? No. I just found a few YouTube videos that are like, calisthenics routine. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's accurate. It's like Chloe Ting, 6-pack abs in 10 minutes. No, actually, you didn't get 6-pack abs in 10 minutes. I tried. Okay, another one, start practicing piano again. I love piano. There's so many things, being an adult, where I'm like, I can just go back to the things I used to enjoy, but now no one's telling me to not do them. Or there's not so many other things. Like, why is it being a child like you have no freedom? I was getting flashbacks because like when I was hanging out with my siblings over the holiday break, we're like struggling. They're like, please, I just want to hang out with this one friend, but they don't have a ride, and like their house is too far away, and our parents are too busy, and like the school bus. Guys, being a teenager is overrated. Being an adult is, what is that? And I stopped doing like formal lessons, and I don't think I'll pay for formal lessons, but I'll just like relearn what I already learned and then just like do fun stuff with it. Also, I want to finish the first draft of my novel. If you guys can't remember, there's like a couple videos ago, or I guess a year ago now, I've been writing a novel for a long time. And I'm actually, by the end of this month, I should be 5th of the way through the draft. A 5th is a big chunk when you think about it. So I'm like, if I'm already a 5th of the way through it at the end of January, I can definitely finish the rest of it by like the end of the year. Explore more genres of music. I need to stop listening to Taylor Swift. It's becoming a problem. I only listen to her, and then the only playlist I listen to on Spotify is my 2023 top 100 tracks playlist. No, listen to something new. I want to get better with money. Am I doing that? Kind of. Am I going out and drinking less? Yes. Am I better with my money because of it? Kind of. I just need to find ways to drink and just exploit other people for that alcohol. Oh, can I take a sip of that? Take a sip of that? Hey, I'm drunk. I'm drunk and I spent $0 fucking. Loser, bitch. Fuck you. One of the things I also want to do, get back into sports I enjoy. You know, the whole time back into things I enjoy. I miss skating. I miss badminton. I miss archery. I'm really getting into climbing lately. I fucking love climbing. Climbing is the best. I don't know. I'm doing things with my body I never realized I could do. I was a fat child and I could not get on top of the monkey bars because I didn't have the core strength. And now I'm like, I can do that and more.
Come on.
Like I can do maybe one pull-up and like a couple chin-ups. So I want to get better at it. Like I want to invest, like I want to get like climbing shoes and climbing chalk, and I want to level up a little bit. Like this is, I didn't realize how enjoyable I found it. And also just been playing sports with friends a lot. It's been really nice. I love it. It's awesome. The thing about sports is that you have to start at like age 2, or you're not good enough to do anything like even somewhat meaningful. And I guess maybe I'm that's kind of a me problem where I'm like really oriented to like get awards or getting something, like being in a league, or I don't know. At least with climbing, it's like, oh, then climbing you could level up and like go real like mountain climbing. Like that would be so cool. I just wish as a child I did more sports, but I also hated sports. But it sucks, like I wish I liked sports the amount I like them now back then. I don't know, I want to expand. I want to be a multifaceted person. That's a goal. I want to be multifaceted. I want to always try new things and just like take pieces of little things everywhere because it's so fun. I don't like being hyper fixated on a single like hobby as much as I used to anymore. And then there's
experiences.